At this stage of the process, you have already collected your primary research data by way of what you detailed in your research design regarding the type of data collection instrument you used, via surveys, interviews, direct observations, and other means. Much of the really difficult and time-consuming work has been done at this point. This work includes defining the research problem, developed and implemented the design structure and sampling plan, and collected and prepared the data. If you have done this work well, as detailed in your research proposal, the analysis of the data and presentation of findings is usually a fairly straightforward process. Schindler aptly describes the data analysis and presentation of findings. The purpose of presenting of findings is to support insights and recommendations. While a variety of support materials should be used in a research report to connect with different members of the audience, facts and statistics remain the core of many reports and deserve special attention. The presentation of statistics in research is a special challenge for researchers. There are three basic ways to present findings: words or text, tables, or graphs. While the focus of this module is on the data analysis and presentation of findings involving quantitative data, there are many statistical techniques that can be applied to qualitative data. Even if a qualitative study uses no quantitative data, there are many ways of analyzing qualitative data. For example, having conducted an interview, transcription and organization of data are the first stages of analysis. This would then be continued by systematically analyzing the transcripts, grouping together comments on similar themes, and attempting to interpret them and draw conclusions. This module focuses on some of the commonly used ways of summarizing the quantitative raw data into statistical summaries, which include numerical reporting, such as percentages, averages, and results and conclusions of hypothesis tests regarding relationships between your dimensional variables and research variables, comparison of means and proportions, and other statistical reports. Demo videos found in this module show how to create cross-tabulations using Qualtrics. The BA100 cohort study survey data is used in the demonstration. In carrying out proper data analysis, it is important for us to understand the 4 levels of measurement associated with the quantitative data. These levels are nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. Only by understanding the level of measurement of each research variable in your research data will you be able to correctly determine the proper statistical summary and statistical test. For example, for nominal and ordinal variables, frequencies and percentages are the applicable numeric measures. For interval and ratio levels, averages as a measure of central tendency or standard deviations and variances as measures of dispersion can be reported. In a previous module, we learned how to create a mapping of survey questions, research objectives, and data analysis. We use that planning tool to guide us in data analysis.